Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast. My name is Joseph, and today I am back from Japan. Me and Ben got back a little while ago, a couple days ago, and we've been here in the States for some good time now. And it's so crazy getting to go to Japan. Here's a picture on screen of all of us who went to Japan. Here's another one of me and Ben. We had an awesome time. It was so much fun. Literally one of the best experiences of my life. Unfortunately, I did vlog some of the moments, not entirely the best because it was my first time really vlogging in such a long time. So I did record some of it, and I actually am editing a video. It's going to take a long time because there's so much footage, but it will be coming out soon. But in the meantime, today I wanted to show you guys the entire haul of what I got from Japan. I got a lot of cool stuff, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, before we start, I spent the least money out of my friends. I spent the least money out of my friends, guys, and it's still a lot. It's still a lot here to show off, and I wanted to show you guys because it's really cool. But before we get into that, guys, please do make sure to hit that like and subscribe button like always. I love the support you guys have been showing on the channel. It has been freaking amazing. You guys have been killing it. We're almost at 150. It's awesome. It's so cool. And just the fact that, I mean, I made a video before talking about why this has been such a significant moment in me and Ben's lives. But yeah, I just want to show you guys some of the stuff, and then hopefully soon we should be getting back on the regularly scheduled program of podcasts. I know it's been a while, but this summer has just been so hectic, and it's time for me and Ben to just really enjoy it for now. So yeah, with that all aside, hope you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy some of the stuff that I got from Japan. So real quick, I want to start off with the stuff that is not really anime related, but still some of the cool things that I got. Now, most of the things I did get was for my family and friends. Me personally, I'm not really big on buying stuff for myself and as much as like souvenirs, but I did, however, buy a lot of cool things, mostly anime related. I'm not gonna lie, but I did buy some really cool stuff, and I'm gonna show you all off. So let's get started. So I guess one of the coolest and most random things that I got was actually I got this for a family member. I got some coffee. Now this is coffee specifically roasted and made in Japan. It says Brazil beans, but it was all made and roasted in Japan. So these are two very cool. I thought they were just really sick designs, and I really love art, and so that was one of the main reasons I got them. And I really love, my friends really love coffee, so I was like, yeah, I'll get you some coffee. So I thought it was a cool little gift. It's very unique, something that I'm very curious to see what they think about it, because I don't really drink coffee personally, so I couldn't really tell a difference. But I'm very curious to see if they can taste the difference. But yeah, I got this at a coffee shop, a bakery. The bakery I went to was really good. It was amazing. The bread in Japan is incredible, and the bakery I went, it was for breakfast, and I saw this there, and I was like, oh, I gotta pick it up. So that's this is the first big thing that I've bought in Japan. Next up, I guess in the more random section, I do like to draw, and not draw. I like to write a lot. And so I decided to buy these pens. I'm a big writing guy, and I think pens are a lot of fun. And these are all Japanese pens. As you can see, they were all made in Japan as well. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. I was like, I'm not going to buy a pen or something like that if it says like made in China or made in Vietnam. A lot of that stuff was, but I saw that these specifically said made in Japan. Additionally, these pens as well that I'm using right now, they're just very cool. They're very unique to the US ones. I really like the way they write. So I was like, I might as well pick up some pens. So that's the first thing. I don't really know how well you can see them, but I got kind of all types of writing ones, some highlighters, things like that. So yeah, that was one of the cooler things I got, and one of the more random things I got. I just thought it was cool because I mean, yeah, I mean, how often can you say you have a Japanese pen? I mean, that's really cool. And then I also got some page markers as well for when I read and write in my studies and all that stuff. So I thought that was a kind of a random cool thing. Now the next thing I'll show off here is I got a charm. Now if one of you guys can translate, because I already forgot, I'm such an idiot. I already forgot, but I got a charm from one of the shrines we visited. So here's a Japanese charm that I got from Japan at one of the shrines we visited. It's very cool, and I'm not going to show the back side of it because it has the bad symbol that Germany used. We'll just say that, but that's not what it is. It's a Japanese symbol as well, and it actually means very drastically different things than the German version. I'll just say that, but I'm not going to show the back of it because I don't want to get in trouble or someone screenshot it and me going like this, and then people will take it the wrong way. But yeah, honestly, it is something that Ben and I have actually talked about because it gets censored a lot in a lot of anime and manga. So like in Naruto and Bleach, they censor the symbol because, to be fair, it out of context, it looks kind of bad if you're not very aware of the Japanese history behind it. So I'm not going to show it, but yeah, this is what the charm looks like. It's a very sick charm. I got it at one of the shrines we visited. Yeah, very sick. I got it for a family member. It means, I believe, I forgot what it says. I think it means like, it's something to do with be well or be, stay healthy and safe and all that. So that's one of the ones that I got as well from the shrine. If anyone knows, please do let me know. I just honestly thought of it as a good luck thing, and I wanted to give it to a family member. So yeah, I just thought that was cool. Next thing I got, this is also a very small thing. I got this at a Konbini we visited. I think it was Family Mart, I want to say. And yeah, it's a cool little Slowpoke air freshener. I got to put this in my vehicle actually. I haven't put it on yet, but I thought they were really cool. They did a lot of cool anime Pokemon collabs there in Japan. Because it's Pokemon's huge, so that was one of the cool things that I got. Now, moving on to some more cool stuff I got. Me and Ben and the boys, we actually went to Shibuya Crossing, our very famous landmark in Japan, but we also went to Shibuya Sky, which is it's an observatory right above Shibuya Crossing, so you can see all of Shibuya. And I decided to get this shirt right here that it just says Shibuya, and it has a cool like drawn outline of Shibuya Crossing right here. I thought it was very cool. It reminded me of the Jujutsu Kaisen panels from Shibuya whenever the Shibuya event happens. So I really thought it was cool. Now the next thing I got, also it's another shirt here. I'm gonna show just the top of it. It is just another shirt. It's from Uniqlo, which if you guys don't know what Uniqlo is, it's basically like a giant H&M that's in Japan. It's like 12 stories of just clothing, and it's such a cool store. Everything was really, really cheap. I honestly should have bought more shirts, but I didn't. I should have. I honestly should have. I'm looking back. I do kind of. That's one of the one things I regret not buying is that. So yeah, very cool shirts, things there in Japan for really, really cheap, especially here in the US. I think the equivalent was like $12 US for that shirt, which is a steal. I mean, these shirts were such good quality and they were really cool designs. I honestly should have got more, but shout out Uniqlo, a very, very cool, unique store in Japan. I think you should definitely check it out if you're going to Japan. Now, before we get into the anime and manga, I'm going to show you off one of the coolest things that I got as a gift to myself. This was the most expensive thing I got on the trip. It is a knife. I didn't actually, we went to 2 knife shops, and the first one, I didn't end up buying a knife because one, I didn't see one that I really liked, and second, I don't know, I didn't really think a knife would be cool, but the more I thought about it, I'm trying to cook more, and I do cook a lot. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll get an all-purpose knife. So this is called I think they were called Shintakus. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not butchering that. I believe the type of knife is a Shintaku, which means that it's like all purpose. I really hope I'm not butchering that. If I am, I do apologize. But so this is it. This is it right here. This is what the knife looks like. It's a beautiful kitchen knife. In the style, I believe it starts with a B. I don't know what the type of style is called, but yeah, it's very cool. If you can see here closely, it has some Japanese characters written on it right here, as well as this very cool design that I just really, really liked. And I was like, this is such a cool design, and it's an all-purpose knife. So I was like, hey, why not? So that was the one big gift that I splurged on myself because I thought it was worth it. You know, we're in Japan. This is only going to be like a 1 or 2 time thing in my lifetime, so might as well make it last, right? But now, moving on to what you guys really all care about, I guess, is the anime and manga things that I got. So let's start off with the coolest, the figure that I bought. I bought the very cool. I'm actually very jealous of the one Ben got. Ben got a really cool one. Hopefully he can show it off sometime. I don't know if he set it up yet, but he got a Gojo and Geto figure of them two in suits doing karaoke, and it was very, very sick. I wish I got it, but I didn't. Instead, I got this one. I got the Sasuke 20th Anniversary Edition Naruto statue. It's very, very sick. It has them two as the Bandai spirits. And yeah, this is sick. This is what it looks like on the back of them too. So I just thought it was very cool because it's very unique clothing that I don't think they're ever in the anime. I think it's a special edition thing. It's them. It seems like more traditional type Japanese clothing with their respective, him having the oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what it's called. But yeah, that, and then this, obviously the 6 paths. So very, very sick. I really love it. They very, very sick. It was very cool. So yeah, definitely one of the cooler things. I'm a big Naruto guy. I know I'm saying that and I don't even know what it's called. I'm sorry. The Naruto stands are going to kill me. I apologize. I'm not, you know, whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, that's one of the coolest things I got. Additionally, one of the other cool things I bought this at the airport on the way out. I might as well just show it. I got the first volume of Slam Dunk. Recently, me and Ben watched the first Slam Dunk movie, and it was really, really good. And I'm a huge basketball fan. Shout out the Rockets, dude. Houston Rockets. Let's go H-Town. Yeah, shout out them. But obviously, I guess go Mavs since they're in the finals. But they're not. Yeah, that's another story. Sorry, that doesn't matter right now. But yeah, so I'm a big basketball guy regardless, and I decided to give Slam Dunk a read. I've heard incredible things about it. The movie was amazing, so I thought, why not give the anime or the manga a read? I hear a lot of good things, and I heard that is very iconic, one of the best sports mangas out there. So I was like, let's do it. So I haven't started it yet. I'm gonna start it probably soon. But there's just so much manga I need to read. I need to catch up with JJK, Fire Punch, Don to Don, so much stuff out there. But yeah, so I'm gonna save the best thing for last. Actually, one of my favorite things that I bought. So first off, I'm sorry, I'm trying to decide what to show you guys. There's so much cool stuff. But okay. Actually, yeah, let's stick with the manga route for now. And then we'll work our way down. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's stick around with some manga for a second. So we went to Booksmart, which if you don't know what that is, it's a Japan store that, as the name suggests, sells a lot of books. And by books, I mean manga. A lot of manga. And they have it for very discounted, cheap prices. I bought these 2 Naruto volumes for just 110 yen each, which if you don't know, that's like 90 cents here in the US. That is ridiculously low priced. So I bought these for basically $1 each in the US terms. These things are so sick. If you guys don't know, these are the 2 volumes in Naruto in which Jiraiya fights the pains, the different pains. And then in this one, it also covers Naruto or Sasuke versus Itachi, which is one of the best fights in Naruto. And so yeah, I got these as gifts for my cousin. He's an even bigger Naruto fan than me, which isn't saying much because I'm just kind of a surface level, but he's really into it. He loves Naruto, so I was like, you know what, let me get him some Shippuden volumes. So I hope he's not watching this right now. He might, so please don't watch this. I'll probably text him not to. So that's for him. And then for myself, guys, I had to do it. I picked up the JoJo Lands Volume 1. Oh my gosh, guys, I am such a sucker for JoJo's. And can I just say the one thing that I love about Japanese manga is that a lot of the mangas have, like, their covers are detachable. Like, they have the foldable front covers. So, like, the inside has sometimes unique covers or just, like, extended editions. So, like, this is the cover for the Naruto, not one of the Naruto volumes I picked up. And then on the inside, it looks like that. So it's just a bigger, even more detailed cover. It looks really sick. Okay, actually, wait. Never mind. This one's just the exact same. But it looks like the detailing is just a lot more crisp. I don't know on that cover. But my main point, the reason I'm saying that is because JoJo's, I guess because JoJo's is just peak, does different covers on the inside. Steel Ball Run does a really sick one. But so as you can see, this is the main cover of the first volume. It's Jodio in Hawaii with the background. And then on the inside, we get this cool shot of the JoJo lands with, again, just the Hawaiian beach landscape with a lot of arrows and clouds. Just, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Shout out JoJo's, man. So yeah, it's volume 1. I have read it in English online, but just to have it, the physical copy is so sick because Lord knows this is going to take forever to get translated to English in a physical form in the US. I think right now they're like halfway through part 6 in America, so it's going to take a long time. But I mean, the main reason I love JoJo's, I've talked about this so many times, is that just the art is out of this world incredible, and you're gonna see that as a common theme when I start talking about some of the stuff I got. But like look at this, man. Look at this this panel of just like November Rain and Jodio, and then Smooth Operator. Oh my gosh, so sick, guys. Like I said, I'm a big JoJo guy. And look at this, like one more panel. Sorry. Yeah, it's so sick. Oh my gosh, I love JoJo. Sorry. So that was for me. That was the first JoJo thing I got. And before, I guess we'll move on to one of the cooler things I got too. This is very sick. So yeah, if you guys don't know how manga works in Japan, is that this is a volume, but what they do is they usually release chapters, either weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, things like that, right? And what happens is that those chapters usually get published in magazines. And so me and Ben went to 7-Elevens and found a bunch of the magazines. So this is an actual copy I picked up. This is a actual Shonen Jump magazine. And I'm not going to open the inside because the main reason I picked this up is because it has a chapter of the latest chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm not even caught up with JJK, but it has a very sick cover. And then on the inside, you get to see like a whole bunch of other just mangas that are coming out at the same time. It's very, very sick. Let me show off on the first page here. We got a whole bunch of stickers from JJK. Very, very awesome. So yeah, that's just one of the cool things that I picked up. I thought it was very sick to have in my collection of just random Japanese manga and anime stuff because, I mean, this is a physical Shonen Jump weekly magazine, which I think is so sick because whenever here in the US we're like, oh, a chapter just dropped, or if like, dude, there's leaks that are posting, then they're usually from there. But that aside, I want to show off another cool thing I got. I don't know how many of you will care about this, but I think it's cool. So we went to a Tokyo Dome Giants game, a Tokyo Giants game in Japan at the Tokyo Dome. Sorry, I said that weird. And we actually got a magazine of like some of the legends from the Tokyo Giants. So I don't know how many baseball fans I have, but I think that's really sick. A little baseball memorabilia. I'm gifting that to a buddy of mine who's a huge baseball fanatic. So shout out that dude. So yeah, that's one of the other random things I got. But now it's time for the cool things. One of my favorite things coming up that I bought. Oh, I didn't even remember. I forgot about these. Okay, let me show you all these real fast too. So another big thing in Japan is gacha and things like that. So I played a little bit of gacha myself. So let me show you all one of the things I got. So this is one of the first things I pulled. It was from an anime Ben and I talk about a lot on the show. Let me go ahead and pop it open real fast. I haven't taken it out yet because this is also a gift to my friend. But oh shoot, it actually just came out. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh frick. All right, here we go. This little gacha I got. It is Marin from My Dress Up Darling. She's there. Let me see if I can cover my face. Yeah, you can't really see her too well, but it's her in her outfit from one of the. I think it's the second outfit she does. She dresses up in. It might be the first. I don't remember. When did she do the maid costume? It's like a maid costume, maid outfit, something like that. It's from My Dress Up Darling. Peak anime, peak fiction. If you guys haven't heard of it or watched it, it's really good. It's a really good rom-com. And now the second things I got were also very cool. I did some JoJo gacha. So these are two of them. I actually don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll take them out. Sure, they're pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show you all them real fast. I got them for myself because obviously the JoJo dude. So I have to get them. So yeah, this is pretty much what they look like. I'll show you one of the first ones first. Okay, so this is the first one I got. It is Harvest from JoJo's Part 4. It is Shigeo's, or not Shigeo, it's from Hub. It's Shigechi's stand. And as you can see, it's so cool because he's like floating. And then the base is the actual like stand meter of how like his stats are divvied out. So it's very, very sick. That was one of the cool ones I got. Unfortunately, I didn't get the ones I wanted. Actually, that's not a lie. Harvest was one of the ones I wanted, but there was another one I also really wanted. I wanted Star Platinum and Killer Queen, and I did not get either of those, sadly. The other one I got was kind of mid, I'm going to be honest. But it was still a cool pull regardless. It was cool. It was a cool experience, and that's just gacha for you. Alright, and then the next stand I also got was Red Hot Chili Peppers, another stand from JoJo's, Part 4. It belongs to, I don't know the stand user's name, but yeah, very cool stand. Definitely not the one I was hoping for, but still a good pull. It's a JoJo figure. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. But so yeah, before I get on to the next two JoJo pieces of memorabilia I got from Japan, I also got a Japanese Naruto Uzumaki art book. It's not just Naruto. I don't know why I said that, but on the back we have Sasuke. I haven't opened it yet because it's also a gift, but on the inside they had a sample one, and it's just so much cool artwork from Naruto from out the series. It's very cool. It's all full page art panels. Very, very sick. If you're a Naruto fan, I think this is definitely worth picking up. Again, my buddy's gonna love this. He's a big Naruto guy, so yeah, that's one of the cool stuff. But moving on to the last things that I got from Japan. Now this has to be probably one of the coolest things I got. Yeah, I'll just let it speak for itself. I actually don't know. Oh yeah, it's called the Globetrotter Travel Guidebook. Yeah, this is pretty much it's so sick. I have never heard of this before until I went to the store and found it. It is so cool. It is pretty much an entire guidebook of all of JoJo's parts 1 through 9 of all the locations in the show. Now, like all of the big places they've gone to, like as you can see here, this is from Mexico City. I just dropped the bookmark. Here we have some stuff from Egypt. Like it's so sick, and it has the real life images. So if you're a big travel nut case, and just love like learning about places and different architecture and just are a big geography person in general, this is definitely a thing for you. Here's Hiriko Araki. Like there's just so much stuff. They had some cool stuff about Florida. Let me see if I can find it specifically. But yeah, here's another example, like Egypt as well. Let me see. Yeah, in Steel Ball Run when they're in Arizona, in New Mexico, things like that. It's so cool. I've been translating a lot of the pages. And then here's like another one. This is when they're in Florida and they're in NASA and they're at the space station. So yeah, it's a very, very sick book. Oh yeah, one of the ones I also like is this page right here, which is from Part 5. It's all the Italian food and inspired things that are in JoJo Part 5. It's such a cool thing. If you're a JoJo fan, I mean, this is a must-have. Here's also some more food that is, I guess, inspired. I don't even know what this is. This doesn't look like it's just different type of food. Beef tongue, Italian food. So yeah, I guess different foods just themed around the places. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. There's so much. All the statues that he bases his characters on as well. They even have a timeline of all of the JoJo lore as well. So if you want to catch up on the timeline, if you need a refresher, yeah, it even came with a pretty cool bookmark. So yeah, I highly recommend if you're a JoJo fan getting something like this. It's just a very cool piece to have for the memorabilia. And if you're just curious to know more about the history of JoJo and some of the real life inspired locations. So on a similar note, I'm going to be showing off the final thing that I got from Japan, and it was by far one of the coolest things I think I got besides the knife. It is Winter 2023 JoJo Magazine Edition. Now, guys, if you don't know what these things are so cool. Pretty much in Japan, they do, I think it's every other season, they do a JoJo magazine where literally all that is in this thick book is all JoJo related things. But what I love most about this is that they do amazing full art covers for every single edition. And for this one, since it is around the time where Part 9 had just come out, they did a Part 9 inspired theme, and as you can see, it's Jodio with his Stand November Rain. And it is so beautiful. I mean, the covers, it even has this things that come with most of the manga. I still have it on just to, show it off. I think it's cool. But I'm going to go ahead and take off the cover for you, because the cover comes off as well. And it is just so sick. Look at the inside here. It is just a full, oh, I dropped that. It is just a full book of, I think the character icons from Part 9. It is so sick. It is one of the coolest things that I have ever obtained as a JoJo fan. I mean, this is just so awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you all some of the stuff that's inside here. Just give me a second. Bear with me. So yeah, I'll try and just flip through some of the pages for you all to see. There's just pretty much the whole thing they describe itself as is just like a giant art book / interviews that they do. Some manga from Hirohiko Araki that's a lot older. Some more just panels, and then at the end, what I really like here is that they do some inspired artwork. They show some art that is inspired by the show, as well as implement real life fashion designs that you can get based off of, your JoJo characters. They have stuff about Steel Ball Run, things like that. It is so sick. I mean, it really is, and it's such high quality as well. Like, so here's what I mean. This is Trish from Part 5 of JoJo's. As you can see, it has some designs to make it look like clothing inspired by her. Similarly, we have Pucci here from Part 6, and then we have an outfit that is designed to look like Pucci as well, or it's inspired by his design, which is so sick. They have so many more of them. There's a whole, like, characters encyclopedia. It is genuinely one of the coolest things I've ever seen. They have interviews with Hirohiko Araki. There's so much cool stuff. If you are a JoJo fan, oh my gosh, these are a must-have. Any of these, they're so sick. Here's some more art of Josuke from Part 8, as well as Jolene and some of the other characters. Who even is that actually? Let me see. That is, oh, it's also just Josuke from Part 8. Oh, and that wasn't even Jolene. That was the girl from Part 8. I forget her name. Yeah, so very sick. This is definitely one of the coolest things I picked up. And yeah, like I said, they also have manga from Hirohiko Araki's older work as well. So, I mean, it's just very cool. I don't know, as a big JoJo fan. Oh, wait, I think this looks like a little spin-off thing, because he has a stand here. I'm not even sure what this is. I'm going to have to look into this. Yeah, it's very cool. Regardless, this is sick. They have some stuff about the anime, so here's Part 6. Like, it is just genuinely one of the coolest things I have. So yeah, I mean, there's some more artwork from JoJo. It's so sick. I'm not going to show off too much more because you definitely should buy it yourself just to go ahead and get the full experience. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. And what did you guys like the most that I purchased? What do you guys think I should have picked up? I'm sure I'm missing out on quite a bit of things. Like I said, I do my shopping. I don't know. I'm very weird about buying things. I feel like this is stuff that really just spoke to me and was things that I really enjoy and things that I wanted in my collection for my manga shelf. But yeah, I don't know. So let me know what you guys thought, if you guys really enjoyed it. And like I said, look forward to the Japan vlog, because it will be coming out probably sometime early July if I had to guess. But anyways, guys, I hope you all did enjoy, and if you guys do want more videos like this, then please let me know in the comments below. Without further ado, I will see you all Later. Peace. You guys thought I forgot. I'll see you all later. Arrivederci.
Till I hear him say